Thanksgiving is my all-time favorite part of the year because I get together with my friends and my family. We cook good, we feel good, we look good, and it's just a wonderful vibe. So I want you to go into the kitchen and I'm going to show you how to make the ultimate meal. We're going to start off by making a Spice King garlic paste, which is a puree of fresh garlic, a little bit of salt, some of the Spice King all-purpose seasoning, and some scallions. We're going to use the white parts only, and we're going to add a little bit of peanut oil because it has a higher smoke point and it has a neutral flavor. So once this is pureed, save it because you can use this in all your cooking needs. You should always have this on deck. Now, what's going to make our turkey magical is our spinach and goat cheese filling. These are the ingredients. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So in our saucepan, I'm adding some butter. We're going to add some shallots. We're going to add some red bell peppers. We're going to saute it up really nicely, and then we're going to add some of that Spice King garlic paste. And we're not going to get any color on it. We're just going to saute it. We're going to add some fresh spinach to that, and we're going to wilt the spinach down. And as it wilts, you can add more and more. So this is going to go inside of our turkey. Now, when it looks like this and it's cooked, we're going to add some panko breadcrumbs. The panko breadcrumbs are going to bind it together. Next, we're going to add some cream cheese, and we're going to add a little bit of goat cheese, and then we're going to season it with the Spice King collard green seasoning. It's going to give it a smoky aroma. You can use this collard green seasoning in any vegetable. Now, what I want you to do is keep adding breadcrumbs until you get the perfect texture. Some fresh parsley. We're going to add some fresh cracked black pepper. We're also going to add some lemon zest for some aroma. And we're going to add a squeeze of lemon juice to that as well. And then to spice it up, we're going to add a little bit of the Spice King Scotch bonnet hot sauce for that Caribbean flair. Now, we're going to stir it all together. Now, the panko breadcrumbs is going to hold it together. Now, when you see it is a nice texture and it holds its shape, you know it's done. Now, we're going to show you how to prep your turkey. So I went to the store and I bought a whole turkey breast, and I'm cleaning it with white vinegar and lemon juice and then rinsing it with water. Now this whole turkey breast can feed about 20 people, 15 to 20 people. But what I'm gonna do is cut it in half, and I'm gonna make it two separate ways. So one breast, I'm gonna show you how to make a Cajun deep fried turkey. You can check out the video for that. But with this breast, I'm gonna stuff it. So I'm removing the bone. I'm just deboning. I'm going along the back side of it and taking it off. And then I'm gonna cut a slit on the side. And this slit on the side is where we're gonna stuff our filling. So now, take some of that Spice King garlic paste, some softened butter, the gourmet poultry seasoning from the Spice King. We're gonna season it both sides, and a little bit of the Spice King seasoned sea salt. What we're gonna do is we're gonna rub that butter, that garlic paste, and the seasoning all over the turkey, inside and out, underneath the skin. And on the inside, we're gonna put all of our spinach and goat cheese filling. Now, I want you to fold it over, put it in a pan. I want you to add some fresh cracked black pepper on top, because that's going to make the skin really nice and crusty. And then I want you to just smear the filling so it looks great. Now, I'm taking a little bit of oil and the Spice King seasoned sea salt on some carrots. And I'm going to place the carrots on the side of our turkey and then drizzle both the turkey and the carrots with olive oil. We're going to bake it at 400 degrees. Now we can begin making our mushroom cream gravy. This gravy is so delicious, y'all. I wouldn't even come on here if it wasn't worth your while, but this is going to transform your meal. Go ahead and make it, okay? You're going to get rave reviews. So in our saucepan, I'm adding a little olive oil, a little bit of butter, some shiitake mushrooms, 1 pound, and some of the garlic paste. We're going to saute it all together with some celery, some shallots, some green bell peppers, red bell peppers, and we're going to stir it all together until it's nice and fragrant. The flour is going to brown and give us some color in our sauce. And when we add the garlic paste at the end with a little bit of white wine, some chicken broth, some heavy whipping cream, a little bit more fresh cracked black pepper, and the Spice King gourmet poultry seasoning, it really brings all the flavor together. Now, it's going to need a little bit of salt, so add a little bit of the Spice King seasoned salt and some umami with the Spice King chicken bouillon. Now, Grandma always said to add a pinch of sugar for balance. We're also going to add a little bit of soy sauce for an additional umami, and it's going to be wonderful. Now, to thicken it all together, we're going to add a little bit of cornstarch slurry, for some fresh parsley, a little bit of lemon juice for acidity, and we're going to finish it with butter with the heat turned off. Turn off the heat at this point. Now it's time for the ultimate taste test. I got my 24 karat golden spoon here. I'm going to dip it in here and just... Oh, that's so good. Now, I want you to open up your turkey in the oven. It's probably been cooking for about 45 minutes now. I want you to put some butter on top and a little bit of chicken broth around the sides. That's going to help the turkey and the carrots to steam up well, just a little bit, just a splash. And we're going to put it back in the oven. Now, when it looks like this now, you want to baste it. Okay, it's going to cook for about 1.5 hours total. But we're gonna keep basting it, and at the end, it's gonna look like that. Look how crispy that skin looks, y'all. Look how beautiful. And we're gonna pour that mushroom gravy right along the side. Don't pour it over the skin because we want the skin to stay crispy, but pour it on the sides, put some fresh parsley around it, and then stir it around a little bit so everything mixes together. Now for the ultimate Spice King mashed potatoes. This is gonna just tie everything together. These are the ingredients. They're very simple. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna wash our potatoes, peel them. We're going to chop them up into, cube-sized pieces, and then put them into a cold pan. Now we're gonna cover it just with a little bit of water and salt. We're gonna boil it until it's fork tender. That's the key. We're gonna drain all the water out, and we're gonna put it back on the stove to further evaporate the liquid out. Now we're gonna add some butter, some whipping cream, the Spice King seasoned sea salt. We're gonna add some fresh cracked black pepper, some Spice King garlic paste, and we're gonna stir it all together and smash it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but smash it. And we're gonna add enough whipping cream to get your desired texture. Next, to finish it, we're gonna add a grate of fresh nutmeg and more butter, and just whip it up. Look at with our spoon. Look how creamy and soft those are. Absolutely divine, y'all. Now to plate it restaurant style, we're gonna put our mashed potatoes down. We're gonna slice the stuffed turkey, grab it so we can get all that spinach and sauce on the bottom, and then we're gonna garnish it with that mushroom cream gravy. And we're gonna spread it around evenly so it looks good. I love a lot of sauce. Next, put a piece of the carrot, some fresh parsley, and a sprig of dill. It does not get better than this, y'all. This is the best turkey. I had such a great time making this stuffed turkey. Listen, we in a pandemic, but it don't have to taste like it. Go ahead and get yourself some Spice King Seasonings. They're available at Stop and Shop, Walmart, Big Y, Jewel, Osco, and coming soon to HEB. Your family is gonna rave over. Listen, when you make this meal and they taste that gravy, they taste the crispiness of the skin of that turkey, the mushroom sauce. Oh, it's a wrap. It's gonna be so good. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next week.